Okay. Good morning, everyone. Let's go fishing. Now, I'm going to make sure before I get going that the stream's actually working, because I have not set one of these up in a while. It's been a minute. So I'm just going to go to my YouTube channel on my phone. Make sure that I am in fact streaming. Because I'm not 100% sure that I am. I am not confident in that. So yeah, give me just a second. Okay, it looks like the stream is up. Nice. All right, wonderful. Well, we're going to go fishing. And today our fishing ravine will be in... just turn this down a little bit. Will be in the ravine of Darius Burst, Another Chronicle. Darius Burst, Another Chronicle is a Darius game released in the arcades, adapted from Darius Burst, which was for the PSP. So they made Darius Burst for the PSP, then they made a iOS sequel to Darius Burst for mobile devices. Let me know if the volumes are out of whack. I think they should be fine, but if they're crappy, just, please let me know in chat. And then they decided to make an arcade version of Darius Burst. Going back to the roots of origins of the series, taking two widescreen monitors, smashing them together to create a glorious 32:9 aspect ratio for this horizontal shmup. It's glorious. If you've ever seen this in an arcade, you have to go play it. You have to try it out. They're very difficult to find in arcades. Where I used to live, Fargo, North Dakota, they have a place called Pixel Brewing Company that has a Darius Burst Another Chronicle cabinet. It's bananas. Is this live? Yes, Salty. Welcome to chat. This is live. Welcome. We're going to try to start streaming on a regular basis. So anyway, you have a bunch of ships. This is the default one with the regular burst beam from the original Darius Burst, and then they brought a bunch of they have a few other different various types of burst ships, and then they started bringing back ships from older Darius games. So this is the ship from Darius Gaiden, has the same power-ups, has the same screen bomb, the black hole bomb. And they pulled the one from the second Darius game. They named it Second Silverhawk, very original. This is not a old ship. This is, I think, the one from the iOS Darius Burst. The Genesis ship is from G Darius. It's got a very incredible burst beam. And then Origin, that's the one from the very first Darius game. So we're gonna mess with Genesis ship because its burst beam is massive. It's very easy to counter beam with the G Darius ship. You can see it in the far left there. It gets pretty large. So unlike the other ships in this game, the Genesis ship has these little buddies that you can change in different formations to kind of emulate the what you could do with the capture bomb in G Darius. Or capture ball, I should say. They should have just straight up put in the capture ball in Darius Burst, but I'm guessing that would have been too much work to, alter the game so much just for one ship. That's fine. The fact that Taito is supporting this at all is incredible. Very few old head legacy shmups get releases nowadays. Oh, this is fishing, my friend. If you are not familiar with Darius, you will soon find out this is very much fishing. This is absolutely fishing. This will be a fishing stream. Give it a minute. Give it a minute, you'll see. Well, thank you for the kind words, Salty. I'll admit I didn't read that entire message yet because I'm currently playing a shmup, but I appreciate it nonetheless. But yeah, this is absolutely a fishing stream. But yeah, very few old head legacy shmups get releases, you know, past the early 2000s. You know, Cotton and Darius are still getting new releases. Not a whole lot of other shmups are. There it is, look at that. Great thing about Darius is every boss, just about every single boss in Darius is a giant mechanical space fish. Those who've played Darius know about the giant mechanical space fish, but yeah, look at it. It's glorious. It's beautiful. This is on PC. I am playing, so this is an arcade game that got ported to PC and PS4, multiple other platforms. This specific port is the Chronicles Saviors port. So that's that counter beam I was telling you guys about. This ship has a very good counter beam. Got a big one! But yeah, this is on Steam, Tackett. If you play the Chronicles Saviors port of the arcade game, it also comes with its own little game mode, which is pretty groovy. Chronicles Saviors has like a campaign mode that's not in 32:9, it's just in a normal aspect ratio, but it's the same game mechanics and engine and stuff. And yeah, it's got like a million missions. You could spend, you know, dozens and dozens of hours working through the campaign mode of Chronicles Saviors. They do a lot of callbacks to the older Darius games and include a lot of boss fights and other features that aren't seen in the arcade port. Taito did a very good job at making sure fans of Darius feel loved. They're very good at that. I think the Switch got a port, sort of got a port of Chronicles Saviors, but they named it something else. It's very confusing. The many ports of Darius Burst and the different naming conventions they came up with do not make it easy on the video game enjoyer to figure out what is what. By the way, I am still making Saturn reviews. I moved out of to a different state recently and had a job shift, and that took up like pretty much all of my time for the last 6 months, the job hunt and moving and all that, and yeah. But now I'm kind of back in a groove. If you check the description, you'll see there's actually a streaming schedule. I plan on doing this every Thursday and Friday morning. We'll do fishing on Thursdays. And Saturn games on Friday. The homebrew contest is going on right now over at Sega Extreme, so I'm of course making a video about that right now, and yeah, just trying really hard to finally finish the Sega Rally review at some point, so it's cooking. But for now, we need to enjoy some fishing. I don't know what kind of fish this is. This is supposed to be a fish. All the bosses are fish. They're all aquatic sea creatures. But I'm not a marine biologist. When you play as a regular ship in Darius Burst, your burst beam is way smaller than this, and it's way more difficult to counter. You have to time it just right. It's really weird. Will do, Justin. I will keep them coming. We'll keep them coming. Oh, I gotta hang back for this one. These little guys like to swarm. They just jump up on you. Got him. Nice. I caught another one. Alright, so we got the beam fully powered up, the regular weapon. Did not get missiles fully powered up. And I still need to get all the shield items. Those are the blue balls. They call them arms, short for armor. But it's way more funny to call them arms. Because when you lose your shield, you can say that I lost my arm, you know. Gotta have all your arms. Oh, got hit. I had a pretty good flow there of not getting hit. Reeling in a big one. Yeah. Oh. So this final boss here is kind of a bullet sponge compared to even some of the other final bosses in this game. This takes a while. Shrimping's hard, you know. Put all this work into getting that counter beam going, and then he flies at you so you can't shoot at him anymore. He comes up on you like that, you know. He does that. It's not cool. Doing his little ladder. Alright, it should be about dead. It's getting pretty close to death. There we go. Okay, great. No, this is Darius Burst, another Chronicle. And hello to you, Cap. Good to see you. Yeah, this is Darius Burst. One of many Darius Burst games. It came out in the arcades, I think, in 2014, and this Steam port released under the name Chronicle Saviors. That came out, like, not too long after. I don't remember the exact year. But it's been out for a little bit. There's a ton of DLC for it, and it's, usually it goes for 40, 60 bucks on Steam, but you can get it on sale for cheap when it goes on sale. That's what I did. I would recommend adding it to your wish list. Darius Burst Chronicle Saviors. And then wait until it goes on sale. You can get it for, like, dummy cheap. They also release it, I'm pretty sure, on PS4, and then under a different name on Switch. I think it came on Switch a couple of times, technically. The releases are confusing and hard to follow. Okay. We're going to go whaling next, but I gotta get some coffee. I've made some coffee, I've brewed it, I need to pour it, so I'll be right back. I won't be very far, though. I'll just be right over here. Brew some coffee. Hope you're all having a great Thursday. Hope it's going well. Having a good week. So, gotta press the coffee. Alright, I've returned. Coffee and whaling, yes. Best Darius game, Burst or Gaiden? That's tough. That's very, very tough. I love them both very much. Gaiden is my favorite Saturn game. I can tell you that with certainty. But Burst just has so much more to offer. I don't know. They're both very deep. Gaiden goes surprisingly deep with its gameplay, if you want it to go deep, and if you're trying to go for score runs. We'll go with the assault ship for this one. This is the ship that came to Darius Burst from the iOS port. It has instead of a burst beam, it has a little burst bomb thing that you can place anywhere, and it's very good at absorbing fleets. And you can blow it up too while it's after you plant it. You'll see what I mean in a second. That's what it is. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know which one I like more. That's really, really, really tough. I guess it depends on what I'm in the mood for. Gaiden and Burst are a totally different vibe. Burst is more of like a celebration of Darius. Hang on, I want to start this over. I missed something I didn't want to miss. Burst is more of like a big celebration of Darius with like a crap ton of love letters to shmup fans and a dummy amount of levels. It has a ridiculously large amount of levels in it, and missions, and like you can seriously spend several dozen hours going through the campaign mode in Chronicle Saviors, or in that other campaign mode that's attached to the arcade port, and not even get through like a fifth of it. They just put it so much. it's ridiculous how much content they put in Darius Burst. It can't really be measured. I mean, I'm sure it can be, but, you know, it's a very, very big video game. Just the arcade port is like skimming the surface of what they did with this.
Okay, that was sloppy.
Never much into side-scrolling shooters. Yeah, there's a few that are like palatable for people who don't really play shmups, like Peter over at the Shiro podcast. Peter Malik does not like shmups, but he really, really, really loves Cotton, and he's very good at Cotton. He's one of the best Cotton players I've ever gotten to know. I don't know if Darius is one of those games where you can get into if you don't like shmups. It could be. If you start playing Darius, do not start with the older ones. They're stupid difficult. Burst is probably a good one to start with, actually. Doesn't matter which one. Just not the iOS port. It's not bad. It's just, you know, it's cheating. Do not like the amount of times I've been hit in this run so far. I'm not a fan of that. I like saving my arms. Ouch, ouch. Forgot about those little rocks from the bottom there. Did not navigate that little chasm very well. Keyboard and control issues, good to see you. Welcome to the chat, welcome to the fishing stream. We are fishing today. We are going whaling. We are going whaling right now. We're gonna go catch us a whale. Now, this is not a whale. Enjoy on-rail shooters. Yeah, on-rail shooters are they are the shit. They are great. Sin and Punishment. You know, any of the Star Fox games. I shouldn't say any of them, but I really, really enjoy the classic Star Fox, like the Super Nintendo ones. Like, I think unreleased Star Fox 2 might be the best Star Fox game, or at least my favorite one. It's incredibly fun, and the original one on SNES is very good too. 64 is fun because it's basically the same thing, but I don't know, the magic of the low poly SNES Star Fox, it hits a whole lot different. Ah, jeez, I got hit way too much this run. This has not been fun. I need to save those hits for the whale. We're going whaling, dang it. Panzer Dragoon. I don't even know why I didn't think about that when you mentioned on-rail shooters. Yeah, I'm getting some space seafood today. That's right. We're reeling them in today. Great way to wake up doing some whaling. Mm-hmm. Alright, here we go. The whale is approaching. We're getting closer to the whale's habitat. I didn't mess with those turrets. Mm-mm. By the way, I am playing this with a Sega Saturn controller, in case anyone's wondering. How could I not? It's the perfect controller for any shmup, especially Darius games. I set that burst bomb the wrong direction. You bought the Dragon remake on Steam. Oh, here's the whale, by the way. Yeah, we're reeling in a big one. Panzer remake on PC is probably the better way to play it because of the mouse. But anyway, okay, we got to go whaling. We got to concentrate on reeling in this whale. Sure to make any rotator cuff sore. Ouch. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Alright, here are the dolphins. Dolphins, they can get you. They're sneaky. You gotta be careful around them dolphins. This whale has some vicious dolphin friends. They will attack. Ow, yep, the vertical lasers, those are something. Alright. Taking a lot of hits this round of whaling. Not a fan. I think I have a lot of hits, though. Alright, I feel like we've just about reeled her in. We're getting pretty close. Ah, nice. We caught a whale. What a large whale. What a big one. I don't know what to do with all this whale. My goodness, bringing this back to shore is going to be tough. Kingdom Grand Prix for the Saturn. Haven't had the time to quite figure the mechanics of it, but seems like a cool game. Kingdom Grand Prix. Okay. I'll have to look that one up. The name sounds familiar. I've definitely heard of it, but is that one of those games where it's like, it's a racing game, but it's all actually like a RPG kind of thing, where you gotta like go through a bunch of menuing during the races and pick the right path and stuff? Or is it like an actual racing game? Not that the aforementioned genre is not actual racing game. It's just different. Different from the norm. What a big, beautiful whale. That was some good whaling. But man, I sure was right about my rotator cuff being sore after that, after reeling that big one in. That was, She was a biggin. She was a biggin. Thank you, Control Issues. GG. GG. Okay. I think I got time to catch one more big fish. Let's go after one more big fish. This one's more difficult to catch, though. We're gonna try to catch a giant squid. Shooter racing. Alright, I'm intrigued. Shooter racing, Kingdom Grand Prix. Now, I might not catch the giant squid. It's possible that I may get to the giant squid, but I can't make any guarantees that I'll catch it. Fun fact about this port of Darius Burst, Another Chronicle, is that unless you pick the weenie mode, it forces you to do 1 credit clears. Not all ports of Darius Burst, Another Chronicle are that hardcore. You cannot credit feed this game. You just can't. At least not from what I've been able to find out. I certainly haven't been able to. Yeah, hardcore gamers only in Darius Burst, Another Chronicle, apparently. 1 credit and you're done. Okay, I've gotten hit. No, we're starting this over. We're starting this over. I got hit way too many times in the beginning. I need those arms. I'd like to keep those arms. You. Yes. The squids are well armed. You're 100% correct about that. Strangely, I think this squid only has 2. It sure plays like it's got a lot, but... Ow, ouch. I didn't, there was a bullet that came up from behind that I totally missed. Didn't see that until it was like a pixel away from hitting my ship. It got me. Little space fish fodder. They can sneak up on you. They can sneak up on a guy. Tentacles instead of tentacles, yes. Now this is not the squid, right? You know, the final boss of the route that I'm about to take is the giant squid. This is just a regular old giant mechanical space fish that shoots lasers. Nothing to see here, folks. This is like side dish at best. Maybe an appetizer. Maybe like half of an appetizer. Let's see if we can counter beam. We gotta time it. Nope, did not time it correctly. That would have turned yellow if it had counter beamed. Yeah, for most other ships that aren't the G Darius ship, you have to, like, it's not quite frame perfect, but it's pretty close. It's the audio cues from the little clonks that sound off before it fires the laser are supposed to make that a lot more doable, but yeah, counter beaming with most ships in this game is difficult. Alright, okay. One step of the way there. Alright, here we go, here we go. Squid route. It's been a relatively sloppy run of this zone so far. Can't say I'm thrilled about how this is going. Okay. Alright, alright. Give me the green, give me the green. Thank you. Is this no? Oh no, this is not Saturn homebrew. This is a port of Darius, the recent arcade game, Darius Burst Another Chronicle to Steam. This was released some time ago. Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Hang on. No, not Saturn homebrew. I am making a Saturn homebrew video for this year's contest though. Oh gee, I lost my arm. Okay. This has not been a good round of squid fishing, guys. This has been going poorly. Full disclosure. Let's see if I can get by here. Nice. Okay. Okay. Squeak through, armless. Yeah, if the Saturn could pull this off, that'd be immensely impressive. That would be something. Sega Rally win. I'm glad you're looking forward to it, Craig. Yes, I think I mentioned this earlier, but for those just tuning in, I've been keeping some people up to date on this, but I've had a lot going on in my life the last half of a year. Long story short, had a job change, had to move across the country. The job hunt / application, hiring, moving, getting stuff in order process for the move. That took up like most of my time for the last 6 months. But I'm settled in. If you look in the description, there's actually now a streaming schedule that I plan to keep pretty regular. So far, just Thursdays and Friday mornings. Maybe that'll expand in time once I get in the groove of things. And now I basically have more time built into my schedule just for working on videos as we enter the new year, which is something I haven't had really ever. So, thanks to that, I can actually, maybe get the damn Sega Rally video done. So it's cooking. The script for it's 100% complete. I'm in the editing phase. Like all of it's written. It's not as long as Virtua Cop, and perhaps isn't as robust as the Virtua Cop video. That was a unicorn of a video right there, but it's got some substance to it. I think the nerds will like it. Oh gosh, at least I hope the nerds will like it. Hang on. Holy crap, this one's stuff. Okay. Oh geez, I lost most of my arm here. Okay. But yeah, long story short, it's coming. It's on the way. Give me that. Nope. Dang it. Ah! Alright, I'm not confident in my ability to go, to capture this squid, guys. This is, it's been sloppy. It's been a sloppy run. I don't know if there's any other blue power-ups. Okay, no. So, okay, I have as many arms as I have. Armless fishing, yes, armless fishing is it's the feat of masculinity. Alright, here's the squid. I don't have that many hits left, guys. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That was bad. Okay. Almost got through that whole shindig without getting singed. Okay. It comes through the screen here right about the middle. Okay. This little thing here is tough. Yeah, it's hard to figure out where its head's supposed to go and where you're supposed to go. Ah! Okay, this is the last ship. Let's see if I can get behind it here. This is a good spot. Good place to be right here. No, that's it. I appreciate the help, Craig. Like I said, I think the script is pretty much there. Well, all the research and writing and all that. That's been pretty. Let's just say I spent a lot of time on it. Spent a great deal of time looking into the origins of Sega Rally. Oh, were there 10 legs? That would make sense. Okay. Yeah, he's for sure got the 2 long ones. Anyway, for those unfamiliar with this game, I gotta log off here in about 5 minutes, but I want to show you... Hang on a second, I didn't mean to do this. I gotta back out of this, 1 sec. 1 sec, hang on. So that campaign mode, so this AC mode is the arcade port, and then CS mode is Chronicle Saviors mode. And that's got like a zillion missions. Like, they all branch out, and anytime you beat, one on one end, it branches out into, there's probably a million others after this one, and a million more after this one, like. And these are all like routes with unique enemy formations and boss fights. Some boss fights that are exclusive to this mode and not the not seen in the arcade mode at all. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how incredibly massive this game is. And if that wasn't big enough, if we go into the arcade mode, it has its own little campaign, which is, I think, even larger. When you go to Chronicle mode. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So it's got all these planets. Just look at how many planets there are here. All right. There's just a giant, humongous amount of them, and you see those little hexagons. Each of those hexagons are their own little missions. An entire set of zones and boss fights, all unique to each other. A lot of it's like copy-pasted enemies from before. They're just in different formations, different backgrounds. Maybe they're at different difficulties and stuff. And you play these with certain ships. Maybe you start with a certain amount of power-ups. And the way this works is that in the arcade mode, well, I shouldn't say the arcade mode, in the arcade cabinet, like the actual physical, like giant hulking cabinet, it's basically designed so that you're expected to have a group of people over a span of time beat these missions and liberate the planets. I think they were connected through a network. I don't know how connected that network is to the home port that we're playing here. But yeah, that's just to kind of give you guys a scope of when I say this game is ridiculously massive. That's what I mean. It's just huge. So I think I have to pick one here if I wanted to back out. Yeah, so looks like that one only lets you pick a certain few types of ships for whatever mission this is, and I'll play a little bit of it just to show you, but we can hear some music from the original Darius game playing in the background, because I think this is supposed to be some kind of a callback to the original Darius. But yeah, so I gotta log off here, but yeah, that's just to give you guys an idea of how just ridiculously massive this game is, how much content they put into it. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, there's a DLC mode, which is pretty cool. And I don't have all the DLC, but it does go on sale periodically. So you can play through these, catered Darius levels to these ships. As, for example, the ship from Rayforce / Galactic Attack / Layer Section, whatever the hell you want to call it. And then, yeah, if you were to go in and play it, then, you're playing the ship from Galactic Attack, from Layer Section. And it's got the lock-on lasers. Yeah. Yeah, they put in the music from Rayforce. Galactic Attack / layer section / insert regional name variant. But yeah, and then you just blow up giant mechanical space fish as some ship from a legacy shmup game. I think they had Donpachi ships, Metal Black. I gotta feed my dog, just 1 second. But yeah, so just a ridiculous, dumb amount of content put into Darius Burst. So yeah. Alright, I gotta go. I gotta head out. Get ready for work and such and leave. Thank you all for joining the stream. And like I said, check the description. There's now a streaming schedule. This will be updated over time, but at the moment, we'll do fishing on Thursday mornings where, we'll play a Darius game of some sort. Could be any Darius game. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of the ports and such, and they're very fun. And then Fridays are Sega Saturn game days. So take care. Have a great Thursday. Have a great week. Hope everything goes well with you guys and all your endeavors and such and what y'all want to do with today. Hope everything goes great. So I got to do the awkward thing where I end the stream. You'll see all the inner machinations of the stream. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is the awkward part here. Hang on. Okay. Okay. Nothing proprietary is being shown here. That's good. Okay. Take care, y'all.